So right now, you're about to get into an episode of Beat This. And if you're unfamiliar with Beat This, this is where we take the best producers in the game, we get them to make a beat all on camera in 10 minutes straight from scratch. Then it's up to you lot to vote in the comments below the YouTube video. Don't just say it's crap, don't just say you think it's sick. We need you to vote out of 10 below the YouTube video, and then it's all about hitting up don'twatchthat.tv for the Beat This leaderboard. So don't forget as well, it's also all about checking back to see the previous Beat This episodes. If this is the first one you're watching, vote for those as well. Don'twatchthat.tv, Beat This.
Toddla from the Steel City. We're here, Tim and Barry TV on a new station that matters. And we're in the Royal Express studio. We're going to make a beat in 10 minutes. It's a problem for me, and we're going to start after 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, Tim, my main problem when I'm in the studio is always a problem. It's tempo. Where do I start? My tempo's all over the gaff. What tempo are we running with today, bro?
1-3-2.
1-3-2. Wow, we're on some funky vibes today. So we're going to step up to 1-3-2. Let's get a 4-4 kick drum rolling, because obviously from there we can jig it out. But if we keep it simple, nice and smooth. So I make beats weird because most people got banks. I just search for a kick on my computer, not because I'm a bit lazy like that, and then just skip through the sound. Ah, that's whack, that's whack. Let's go back. Ooh, that was a bit naughty. That's what we're going to go with because he's got the punch, so we're going with that. We're going to program a 4-4 real quick, nice and smooth, nice and easy. I left my mouse at home today, so I'm on some neck type. Go boom, boom, boom. No. Bam. 4-4 kick drums running right now. Just keep it simple. 1-3-2. Obviously, get that in the middle like that. So, and we're going right. Okay, so as this is Tim and Barry TV, it's only right we include Tim and Barry TV in it as much as we can. And Tim has a voice that when he leaves his voicemails on my answer phone, it's almost that good. I want to save them. So we're going to make this track out of Tim's voice because he's got a beautiful tone, great words of your vocabulary, and he's in my studio right now. So T, now I've got my 4-4 running. I need some phrases off you that we can chop and squeeze inside the place. So, well, it's a simple procedure. You're recording now. If you speak into that mic.
No.
Yeah, say anything in the world and it's going to come on this rhythm.
It's the Tim and Barry with the Toddla TZ. Take it easy.
Absolutely beautiful. What did I tell you? Vocabulary, diction and tone. Lovely. So now we've got that on the 4-4. I'm just going to turn up the speaker again. I'm going to get the 4-4 rocking a bit longer. I'm going to obviously, even though, you know, he has got a great tone and a great tune, even the biggest of stars, even people like Madonna, even people like Britney Spears need an auto-tune. So, Tim, it's not disrespecting.
That's a tap.
But we're going to have to bring you in. Right. See what's happening now.
Now.
Yes, now. Anything in the world and it's going to come on this rhythm.
Right. It's the Tim and Barry.
Right. We're going to chop him up. Nice and easy.
It's the Tim and Barry.
Let's get the auto-tune out. This is, I've just been to Jamaica and this was basically the plugin that so many people was using. It's just an auto-tune, simple.
It's the Tim and Barry with the Toddla T. It's the Tim and Barry.
Let's find a key to go in. Let's go.
It's the Tim and Barry.
That's nice. Right, okay. So now, because obviously, even though he's a superstar in his own right, he never recorded to a click track, so he's kind of out of time.
It's the Tim and Barry. It's the Tim and.
We're not going to use it all yet. We're just going to take a little bit of that now quickly. And we're going to chop him and make it into more like a rhythm pattern. So let me just get at the start like this, so it's nice and tight. So that's what we're going to do. That's this tone there. Nice and easy in the place to be. It's Tim and Barry. You see me with Toddla T. Let's go going a bit housey now. So I'm going to jig it out. Now we've got the sounds right. Let me fuck with these kick drums. Make them a bit more gully. So yeah, let's go. We're going with a drum march team. Let's see about that, baby. I'll go a bit later. Alright, cool. There's the vibe. There's my vibe. I'm feeling that. Feels like I'm in a club there for that one bar. Alright, cool. So we've got that. Now we've got a nice little loop. That's just going to loop that up. Tim's sitting in there nice. The tone's making me feel warm. Important process of making a rhythm, especially within 10 minutes, is stimulant. So let me just take a quick sip of this now. Latte from the cafe next door. Hang tight, the man that shots at me is a lovely bloke. Right, as we slip inside, we have a vibe still.
Right, you got 6 minutes.
I've got 6 minutes to run the track, so we're gonna run it nice and easy. See? Mad thing. The mic's still turned off, so I'm gonna turn that off. No disrespect. Alright. Smash this up a bit. I'll put some delay on that. For one reason or another, I'm not quite sure the reason. It's sounding quite sort of B-more vibe, so I'm going to take a little old B-more break. It's called a think break, which is an old break beat which is classically used in oh shit, where the fuck is it? Toddla breaks. Yeah, which is classically used in American hip hop, a bit Baltimore club music and all that shit. Or we could use this one. Yeah, that's the one. You Bad Man Break, or James Brown sample. So now it's in there. If I just make sure time stretch that in a little bit like this. So. Right, there you go. But I'll get on shuffle for the girl. Mad. I think it's a hands in the air moment right now. Right. Right, okay, so that's working. Now let me just compress this now real quick. I'm a little waves plugins here.
4 minutes 20.
4 minutes 20. Damn, baby, it's getting quick. Lead the voice. That's definitely the drop. I mean, come on, man. That's huge. And then from there we might be going to go back in that. Right, so obviously we've got a B-more vibe going, but we're English, so no discrimination to them American guys, but it's all about a bit of bass line. I ain't got time to set up the synth right now. We're keeping it swift and easy in the place to be. Tell it easy from the CLCT. 3 minutes 10. I just want to put a bass line on this thing and we're noise. Right, where's the thing? I've got some things here. Alright, bass line. Yeah, we love a bit of bass line. Let's see what this is. Let's go that little. Get some of that Sheffield vibe going in there. Alright, nice. Alright, there we go. Right, quick baseline, no long thing, no delay. Inside the place to Barry TV, to the T from the Steel City, keeping it warm and easy. But I got, I'm gonna squeeze me, and we're smoothing like this. So. Right, so now that's it. So from the kick now, I ain't going to put them kick drums in, I'm going to keep it simple. Oh yeah. I was missing one thing, apart from a full 16-bar verse from the big Superdon Tim. That's not got time. All it needs is one hefty clap. And I think we have a hit, an A-list hit. Right, so looking at some clap drums. Oh, fucking, I'm so lazy that I ain't even got a fucking bar. No, I don't like the clap. That one was kind of naughty. Let's get that in somewhere. Keep it a bit jiggy. There we go. Has to go there, definitely. Just to beef out that, Oh no, you knobhead, is it wrong, please? Put happening Okay, now we've got a minute, so it's obviously mix down time. Right, okay, I'm gonna turn everything down so that there's nothing going into the red. People are different like this. I don't like stuff in the red. I like my shit clean. So there we go. Simple thing, whack a limit on the end to make it nice and loud for the clubs and for the radio when it gets played on Zane Load tonight, because obviously we have a complete and utter banger with us today that can only go out as fast as possible. Little L2, nice little wave thing, high res CD master, make it nice and loud. Okay, there we go. 20 seconds. White noise would be nice. Get some white noise in there. Find some in 20 seconds. Okay, we're just Toddla TV.
Take it easy.
That's how it goes down in the Roller Express. Speaking of the Roller Express, red light, where there? It's how we move, it's how we move, it's how we sway. Nice and easy. Wagwan?
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
I've just made a rhythm for Tim and Barry TV, live and direct.
Boy.
Let's go on in, red lights here. The Roller Express massive.
In the fucking room cupboard.
In the kid's bedroom. Ooh!
Tim and Barry with the Toddla TV. Take it easy.
Right. Don't watch that.tv. Beat this. Right now we're inside Roller Express with the man Toddla T.
Motive.
What's happening?
I'm good. Welcome to the space.
Yeah.
As you can see, high-end studio. We've
Definitely.
got some toys in here, carpet, a couple of simps.
Oh, we've got a lot of stuff in it.
We've got a plant. Let me tell you about this plant now. Studio used to be next door. Legend in the game, Felix. Don't know his surname, but he knows who I know what I mean. He used to produce all the old school and current school West London house like Villa Shot. When Dennis Pereira's in town, that's where he'd go. Bugsy United call that. He left the studio. He said, "You know what? Go in that studio. Take whatever you want." I saw this plant. I thought, the people who must have been around this plant. So I took the plant now. Every time I'm in here, dash it a little bit of whatever's about. In this case, a bit of export. And there we go. That's a very prized position in the Roller Express studio.
Okay. You know what? First things first. How did you find the Beat This experience?
I thought it was wicked, man. I've seen some other people's before, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of concerned. I'm not gonna mention no names because they were so good. I thought, you know what, I ain't that guy, so I'm just gonna do my version and bust fun with it and get Tim involved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, you did the first. You got Tim and Barry, the guys normally behind the
Let me tell you
camera.
this now, right? So when Tim calls me up, now I always pick up, not because I'm powering him, but you know, I might be on the train, might be with my girl, whatever. He leaves me these messages that are sick.
Yeah.
One time it was so sick, I auto-tuned it and emailed it him back. So when he was like, "Hello Toddla, this is Tim and Barry TV," like that, same as that, I said, you know what? When I was last night, I was thinking I need to get him on a beat because his voice and style is incredible. So that's what we did today.
One way of putting it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, incredible in whatever way we want to put that. So Tim got involved in the beat, and it was cool, man. It was fun. I just whooped him up as quick as I could. It was funny. It was good. Yeah, man.
Handled the pressure nicely. I mean,
I think so.
well, the viewers will vote anyway. They have to vote under the comments, people. What's been good with you anyway?
Wow, I've been on a madness. I've just finished my record, which it took me 2 years to sort of get right. It's via here, Sheffield, Jamaica, America, all round.
Name of the album?
Watch Me Dance.
Watch Me Dance.
That's the second single which features Roots Maneuver. It's called Watch Me Dance. And I've just been on this tour in the States with Red Light and Untold, doing a little tour. Got back, went to snowbombing. Came back here, did Fabric, then went back to Sheffield, and this is the first day that it feels like I'm actually back in one place for more than 24 hours. So it's nice to be here with you, like vibesing up, and yeah, man, it's just been a madness. It's been a whirlwind, and with touring, it's an amazing experience. But a lot of alcohol can be consumed, a lot of parties happen, and you know it's a hard knock life to be so hungover all the time. So now, on a real though, it's been really messy, and so it's nice to just be based here and just chill and get on with the music again.
Back to normal, back to normality for a piece. I mean, tell them more about the album. Like
Okay.
you said, the first single is got J2K Sholama.
That's right. The first single is called Take It Back, features Sholama, J2K. It's like a classic piano thing. This album, my first album was very bashy, dancehall vibes. And this one I was like, you know what? I like everything and always have. So let me just fuck about and just try a bit of everything. So there's a lot of R&B stuff, there's some rap stuff, some more left field stuff. It's a lot more sort of like wider range, I think, anyway. The songwriting just got it more right. The production, we had more time to get it right. My last record, I was sat in a room like this in Sheffield for like 3 months just getting it right. This one, it's like 2 years. I've been Jamaica 4 times. I've been America 3 times. I've been in here. I'm on the road. I do this. And there's a lot more sort of wider scale.
Yeah, there's a lot more that's going to affect the music.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot, obviously, being in the clubs every weekend has affected like how I think about music and stuff as well. So again, it's just I like to think it's a bit more sort of accomplished than the last record. I'm really happy with it. It's getting mastered in 2 weeks, and we're good to go to let the world know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready for summer.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's a summer vibe again, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you've been, aside from your album, obviously you did stuff with Roscoe, the Toddla stuff.
Yeah, Toddla.
Where did that come from?
Let me tell you about this.
Surprise.
So I hollered at Roscoe because I like him, what he does. I just thought he was wicked. And he said, let's do a tune. And I say that to a lot of producers, though. I ain't going to lie, and they never come through. Anyway, Roscoe sent me an email with a loop, and it was sick. Put the bass line on it, we sent it back, boom, boom, boom. I said, right, this is amazing. We should do 2 tracks and make it a release. So then I did the drums, he did the bass, blah, 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 blah. I put it out, wicked. It was nice and easy, simple. So that was the easiest collaboration I've ever done. Then we was in America the other day. Because I was in America, he was in America. I had this Wiley remix to finish for a track called Numbers in Action. It's Wiley's first single on Dada. I'd done a loop. I was in Miami, so I was on the vibes. You know what I mean, I was on the beach, little cocktail thing, couple of gals, whatever. I didn't do, Anyway, so then I says, you know what, Roscoe, we've done some tunes before. Let's go to studio and finish this remix together. So I'm there now, and I says, all right. Let me try and get a studio. I rang out, and DJ Craze, who's the nicest guy in the world, as well as being one of the best DJs in the world, was like, yo, come to my house, use my studio, I love you. I was like, wow. So we went to Craze's studio, and me and Roscoe finished the Wiley remix and finished it and mixed it and everything, and that is out on promo already.
Oh, nice.
So that Toddla remix of Numbers in Action, it's sounding kind of crazy still. And we're going to do another EP later in the year, and we're going to go on tour in the States as well in September together. It's like a dual tour.
It's too much.
It's good, man. I like Roscoe's the boy, man. He's not only I really rate his music, but he's such a good laugh and such a good person. It's just wicked to be doing stuff with him.
We got Roscoe.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, and obviously, this is Roller Express Studios. You and Red Light collaborating. When are we gonna get some more of that?
Listen to this, yeah. So we did a couple of things, and listen, his studio is through that door, so you'd think we'd make music every day.
Yeah.
We don't. We take it for granted that we're so close.
Next to each other.
We've got the same management, same agencies, everything, but we just never seem to make tunes because he'll be in there with like Miss Brat one day, and I'll be in here with someone else or whatever, and we just never really get it locked. So I had to actually holler my own manager, who's his manager, said, "Can we get 2 days in the studio, please?"
To someone that's next door.
Yeah, we had to go via the internet. Anyway. So we built 3 rhythms, and when I went to Jamaica, we got them voiced. I got Ward 21 on one, I got Cecile on one.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to make the EP, and then also we're going to just do some instrumental stuff, and we want that out in time for St Paul's Carnival in Bristol because we're throwing a big party there this year. Bristol's home of Red Light, big part of the sound. So we had such a good gig there last year. We're going to host the whole stage this year and get wicked guests and maybe even put some people who are fond of tracks and vibes up. So that's going to be summertime, and that's a lot more clubby, hard sounding than my own stuff is right now. But it's really good, man.
So that was the Roller Express side of things. Obviously, you're still producing 4 other artists.
Yes.
I've heard you've been in the studio with that dirty stanking guy from the New Generals.
Oh, the Toddla.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's been down here a couple of times, First time he come down, I've been a fan of D-Double since I've even seen him. Because when I lived in Sheffield, right, from the only way we could see grime really was DVDs.
Yeah.
So we'd get Lord of the Mics and Practice Hours and them, and we never saw him around. We never went to the shows. So we was proper fans. We thought D-Double and Tinchy and Dizzy and Wiley and all them were to us up there. They were as big as American artists.
Yeah.
Because coming down to London was a whole different country.
It's a new world.
Yeah. So I've been a proper fan from him for ages, and you can ask my girl when I'm in my house. You might even hear me making a cup of tea, just be like, ooh, ooh, just proper fan. So when he came here, I didn't really know if what his vibe was, if it was totally serious, if he was funny with it, whatever. So about 10 minutes into the session, I just clocked out how he was, and it was exactly how I wanted him to be, which is he's super sick, he's having a laugh with it.
Yeah.
So we mic'd him up here because Red Light was using the booth, and we did this tune called Feeling and Flavour. It's on a jungle tune. But he actually came here because I was Yes, so loves what they're doing, generals and Dizzy Russell. After the show, it's parcel. Right, anyway, no, in fact, but he came here because I was remixing Egyptian Hold You.
Yeah.
And I thought, I needed a UK MC on this, and I hollered at Dirty Stank and said, please, I'd love to get doing it. And they actually said, yeah, and I was like, wow, that's amazing, like, because I'd never even tried to approach them before, because I thought, to me, D doubles like Kanye West, I was like, he don't want to work with me. But anyway, come down here, we did that, then we did the tune here, we mic'd him up here, and when he's doing certain lyrics about battering sausages and parcel, I was like, I didn't know if to laugh or not, because obviously I don't know if he's serious.
Yeah.
But boy, when his management started laughing, that was me gone. And it was the most fun session I've possibly ever had.
Okay.
I mean, working with D is amazing. And we've done another tune on a Bashment Vibe for his record that I'm trying to get a Jamaican to do the chorus on as we speak. It's not that simple getting choruses from Jamaica unless you're there.
Yeah.
Same as anywhere, I guess. So we're just waiting on that, and that's been a really good experience as well. Apart from that, I kind of knocked the head on the production thing for a while I get my own record right.
Sure.
Unless I really, really wanted to do it. So apart from him, and a collaboration with Trojan Sound System, I haven't really been doing anything really too tough
You need
outside.
to go back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. So Trojan Sound System, legendary sound system out of the UK. We've done an EP together, 2 tracks. One's called My God, the other one's called Revolutionary, and the first one is out already on like a little white label thing, and it's like a jungle ragga mashup with them doing their thing on it, and that was an honour to do as well.
It must have been,
Trojan
yeah.
is just so that's out in a minute, I think, but they're doing it proper like dub plate style from the underground really up. So I think it's on SoundCloud and that Trojan Sound System versus Toddla. It's pretty cool tune. I think, yeah, that's it. I'm not really doing no producing for anyone now, but now I finished the record, I'm looking to get back in with people and try thing.
So yeah, catch Toddla back in booth with people.
Yeah.
I want to get into, obviously, pick your brains a little bit on the production side. I mean,
No problem.
There's lots of different stuff I'm seeing around, some older looking stuff as well, which is kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah.
what's your favourite bit of kit?
Right, let's see. So this thing here, Roland SH09. This to me is the Sheffield machine. When I used to go around studios in Sheffield, all my top boy producers like Rosso and Chris Morris, Parrot, all use this. And it's basically just bass,
Yeah.
but it's got a real distinctive accent to it, so you know when it's kind of off that. And even if you just use it for flat subs, just like it's just so much heavier than what I can get out of Logic. That's my favourite synth of all time. It's just simple, heavyweight bass action that I can't get out of digital. I just can't. I mean, some people probably can, but I can't personally. That's my favourite thing. Apart from that, it's all quite in box. I mean, my laptop I just plug in when I get here. I'll voice someone like Tim, for example, give me a 16. I then get on the plane and go do a show, and I can edit it on the show. I mean, on the plane, sorry. And then I can just fuck with it, and then I can come back and put a bit of synth on it, and then I can mix it. So it's kind of, that's what I want this place to be, was somewhere I could just come, blast music, get out of my house, work with artists, drink, smoke, whatever they want to do, and then I can take it wherever I go because I'm just on the road like 70%
all the time.
of the time, yeah. So it's so nice to be back in here, man. It's wicked.
And I mean, as a producer, obviously you're from Sheffield. I mean, what were the main influences for you up there?
Well, it was just like the way that people were DJing and the way they were making tunes was just on my doorstep. But looking back on it, it was like totally different to anywhere else I've ever been. Like, we used to go parties when I was like just old enough to go out, like 16, 17, to play loads of electronic music like house and techno and garage and speed garage, which turned into niche and that. But they'd also play like reggae and dancehall and stuff. But this was way before people were like lobbing it together as an eclectic thing. I remember when I started going and watched people like Pipes and Winston Hazel and Crystal Gunfield, they'd always drop into reggae at some point, and that really excited me, and that's kind of where my reggae vibe comes from. Production wise, it was cheap little studios with kit like I just shown you, but people making these rhythms that were like influenced by them DJ sets of a bit of this and a bit of that, but with like kind of like a really heavy cheap sound to it, but the way it was produced was just really good, and it kind of made me like who I am today. Like basically without that seeing that about, I wouldn't be making these type of tunes. So I owe like a lot to the fact I grew up in Sheffield, definitely.
I mean, did you start producing or DJing?
I DJ since like 12, I had turntables in house. Mum and dad, I begged them for them. They got me some little ones with no pitch and that. I ain't gonna spend money on ones. Not
when you're 12.
No, I've wanted golf clubs week before. Why would they want to get me 12 10s? So then we come through, and then I got that for years. I was buying records as much as I could, and then when I finally got enough, I was old enough to get a part-time job, I could save up for proper turntables as such. I started DJing properly at 15, 16. And then we had a computer in house from when I was about 16, 17, so I could mess with Fruity Loops, and then I went to college and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, DJ first and foremost, definitely.
And I mean, what advice would you give a young producer that's just starting? Because obviously you come from Sheffield and now you're flying all over the place the whole heap of the time. So I mean, if there's a young kid watching Beat This and wants to know,
Yeah.
just give them a little help in it.
I'm gonna give a little help to anyone watching Beat This right now. Tim and Barry TV. Right. When I was growing up in Sheffield and I started coming out and DJing around the gaff, I was like, why would someone wanna watch this geezer play a new Movado B-side in Swansea? But I didn't believe that people would actually like it. So for a long time I was super worried about it. I was like, why? Like, no one's gonna like what I do. And it took me literally a year of being on the road to actually gain confidence to say, you know what, this is me, this is what happens. And now I'm like all over the gaff, do you know what I mean? And I think the main thing is, and it's cliche to say, if you believe something's wicked, and your mate might believe it, or your mate might be saying that's whack. If you think that, just go with it, because that's what makes you your thing. I'm getting sent so many promos at the minute of just like the same old music, and what I say to everyone is, all right, I appreciate you trying to be this geezer right now because that's what's popping, but why don't you take what you listened to since you were 10 years old, think about that when you're making the beat, and the output will be your tune, and no one else can make that tune, because they didn't listen to that tune when they were 12. They don't like that artist, and just do your own thing. And there's nothing more exciting when one of them tune comes out, and that will just bypass all the generic stuff. So I just say, it's cliche, but just do your own thing.
Be
and
yourself.
Don't watch your face. Yeah, it's a very cliche thing to say, but it's true, man. Yeah, definitely.
I hear that. I think that is it. Oh, obviously the obvious things. Let people know how they can keep up with Toddla T.
ToddlaT.com, it's the one. Twitter.com/ToddlaT, TODDLAT, that's me. And you can catch me there and all my banter and stuff. In the meantime, every third Thursday of the week, 9 till 10, BBC Radio, when the latest fresh dance floor music. And Tim and Barry TV. You might see me, I might have a station on there soon. What? Oh, don't watch that TV. You might see me on there soon with my own station. I'm going on like Trevor Nelson up in this piece. Boom!
You're going to boom.